channel. So some of you know that I had a checkup yesterday. It was supposed to be on Wednesday, which I was going to post my 37-week bump update on my 37-week date, which was Thursday. But since my appointment got moved to Friday yesterday, I decided to wait and post this video today. So anyways, I'll get right to the point. My appointment went fairly well. I was checked for dilation and I am at a 1.5, so 1.5 centimeters dilated. She didn't tell me if I was effaced, which basically just means thinned out. Now I'm kind of mad that I didn't ask her because I just wasn't thinking about it. So I don't know still if I'm thinned out, but I do know I am a little bit dilated. So that is some progress. I know with labor it doesn't always mean everything, because sometimes you can be dilated and stay dilated for weeks at a time and not progress, and other times you can go like a 1 to a 7 and progress really quickly. So it doesn't mean a ton, but it is progress in the right direction, so we are getting close. So I will get into my 37-week bump update now, which I also posted on my IVF page, but for those of you who like YouTube better, I will be talking about that here. So 37 weeks, again, the weeks are still flying by, going faster than ever right now. So this last week I experienced a lot of heartburn and indigestion, which I read in my pregnancy app was fairly common at this point. It just seemed to like go from being not too bad to being really bad. So I haven't been enjoying that much, but that is something that I experienced this last week. Along with that, I feel like I'm getting more and more tired each week. I've had more issues like feeling like I'm suffocating from lack of breath, so it's been hard to breathe like my normal self, which makes me a little paranoid sometimes, and it's almost like a suffocating feeling. So that hasn't been fun. That's the first week I really experienced that, was this last week. Sleeping has been pretty good. I'm still waking up about 2 to 3 times a night to use the restroom. But I did have one night where I slept completely through the night, and I woke up and totally freaked out. I thought something was wrong. I was like, how did I sleep through the night? And then I didn't feel him moving, and of course, like, got all paranoid and thought, did the umbilical cord wrap around his neck? Why isn't he moving? Why didn't I wake up? So I laid there for a while, and eventually he did start moving, and he's fine. So I'm not sure why I had that night where I slept completely through the night, but it did happen, and I wouldn't mind more of those because I did get more restful sleep. But I don't have any swelling still. I haven't had any edema or any issues. I'm still wearing my wedding ring. I don't have my bands on, but it's not tight or anything, so I'm going to continue wearing it because it still fits. I had some ligament pain when we were walking a few times this week. I seem to always have that on the right side. It was a little more intense than normal, I would say, this week. And not really much for back pain. I mean, every now and then I have a little bit of lower back pain, but nothing too bad there. I am feeling more pregnant this week than last week. I have had some groin pain, I guess you could say. It almost feels like I did a bunch of adductor exercises where my groin muscles are sore, and I have not worked lower body. So I know it's not from exercise. I think it's my body preparing for labor. But that has definitely been more apparent this last week. My workouts are kind of far and few between still, just doing what I can, but mostly walking with my husband, so nothing crazy there. I'm still up about 25 pounds from my pre-pregnancy weight. Not really focused on that still. I know a lot of people talk about their movement slowing down at the end or not being as aggressive because they're just getting so big that they don't have as much room. I don't really feel that way. I feel like he's still fairly aggressive and he still moves a lot. So I haven't experienced that. He actually, I feel like, is more aggressive, and it still kind of is uncomfortable and hurts sometimes. I feel him a lot on the right upper side. and then sometimes on the left upper side as well. I know he is still head down, and last time they looked at him, his butt was on my left and his little feet were on my right, so it makes sense that I'd feel kicks over here all the time. Brandon felt his legs, like his limbs, the other day for the first time, where he like really could feel that was like the baby's anatomy. So the movements are definitely aggressive, and he's definitely large enough to kind of make out where he's sitting now in my belly. I do feel like my belly's gotten bigger and protruded outward, but I can't really tell if I've dropped. I don't. Sometimes I think I have, and other times not so much. But with my groin pain and some days peeing a lot more, I sometimes think maybe he has dropped, but it's hard to tell at this point. So, but we are getting close. I'm hoping with being a little bit dilated, you know, we see him come naturally in the next 2 weeks, because I only have less than 3 weeks until my due date now. But we will see. I'll keep you guys updated.